All right, thanks, Sarah. St. Pete's School is home to not one, but 2 of 12 Apollo astronauts to land on the moon. The youngest one ever to do it, Charlie Duke, was just honored during Admiral Farragut Academy's alumni weekend, 72 years after graduating.
10 Tampa Bay's Nick Volturo sat down with the astronaut to talk about his out-of-the-world adventure and the legacy he hopes to leave behind.
A view only 12 men have ever seen still brings a sparkle to Charlie Duke's eyes.
That jewel of blue and white and brown was just suspended out there in the blackness of space. You can see the Rocky Mountains real clearly, the coast of California, Baja.
The youngest moonwalker's journey began right here.
My name's Charlie Duke, graduate of Farragut in 1953. Graduated from Naval Academy in 57, joined the space program in 66, and went to the moon in 72.
That top scoop is going in bag 352, Houston. Okay, 352.
A playground where gravity took a back seat.
It was Olympic year in 72, and so we decided we'd do the Olympics, and we were going to do the high jump. Down here, I weighed, with all my equipment on, I weighed 363 pounds, but up on the moon, 60 pounds. So you could really spring up. The only time in the whole mission where I was really frightened.
Now his mission focuses on the next generation.
Motivating kids to in science and technology and STEM they call it. People listen to us and we can motivate people.
One brushstroke at a time, his granddaughter Sterling's portrait captures not just an astronaut, but a legacy of dreams.
The idea is to not only honor the legacy of my fantastic grandfather, but to use what his passion is, which is to teach kids and inspire kids that the sky is not the limit.
50 years later, some still question whether we ever made it to the moon. Duke's response comes from experience.
If you're gonna fake it, do it once and shut up. But we did it 9 times, had 6 landings. The rocks that we brought back are totally different than Earth rocks.
That's 20 pounds of...
This space-traveling trailblazer has his eyes firmly set on mankind's next giant leap.
We ought to focus on the moon, build a station on the moon down around the South Pole, and basically permanently cycle crews back and forth.
A legacy of exploration, painted in both memories and inspiration, proving that sometimes the greatest views are the ones looking forward. Nick Volturo, 10 Tampa Bay.
Pretty amazing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey, look at the bottom of your screen here. You can watch the full exclusive interview right now on our 10 Tampa Bay Plus streaming app. Duke talks about going back to the moon and exploring Mars as well, his thoughts on that. So take a look at your screen here. We're showing you how to do this. At the very bottom, you see the carousel of current shows on our streaming app. From the left to right, you'll see 24 hours. It's available to you, real-time traffic, weather, and on the very right-hand side, the exclusive conversation with Charlie Duke. You can watch now. If you haven't already, all you have to do is download our free streaming app from Fire, Roku, and Apple TV.
Very easy to use, and it looks just like that there at the bottom when you go on there, and you can watch news anytime you want on your time.
Yeah. All right, another really incredible